There we go, Mr. Marcos Orozco. Baila, morena, baila, mocosa, baila, nalgona, whatever, man. It's all good, man. Bashing the women so early in the morning. But they like it, Jaime. Women like to be bashed. Well, not all the time, but sometimes. At least the ones I date. That's because they're not around anymore. Good morning, Double R Radio. Wednesday morning, hump day, Wednesday, but Friday for a lot of people out there. And in the casa, Mr. Jaime Soliz. Good morning, Jaime.
Robert?
Man, Jaime took the long drive, man, from, dude, you're out there 1604 and forget about it, right? Way in the hill out there, man. But Jaime said, Robert, I want to be part of your morning show, dude. I want to join you. So, and here he is, and he brought his little thing, and he brought his guitar and everything.
I'm going to jam for you all a little bit.
That's right. I'm going to be jamming. Anyways, it is Wednesday morning, so look, Jaime, first things first, dude. I can't remember the last time you came here, man.
Yeah, I want to say it was about 2 years ago.
Is that what it was, about 2 years ago?
Well, it was before I started playing guitar.
Wow.
So, at least 2 years ago. It's been a while. I think it was to promote maybe one of the radio events that you had.
Hey, dude, let me tell you this, man. I can remember, man, when you first got started, I was promoter at Catalina Records.
Yeah.
And you were just kind of like getting your feet wet in this crazy, stupid industry of Tejano music.
Yeah, I remember.
And you were helping out a female artist named Dea.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Deanita or Dea or whatever the case may be.
I don't remember her name. She paid me my money. And that's all that mattered.
Jaime said it's about the money. I want the money. I got to pay the bills, man.
Got
Come
bills
on.
to pay, man.
And people would tell Jaime, thanks for trying to save Tejano music. I don't care less about trying to save Jaime Soliz. That's what I'm trying to save. Trying to save Jaime Soliz.
Got to.
Let's do some good morning shout-outs. Good morning shout-outs. Good to Maru Flores. Good morning, Irene Gayona. Good morning, Irene. Cynthia Gonzalez Ramirez. Jose Contreras. Good morning, Mary Anguiano. Buenos dias. Do want to miss anybody? DJ Jerry Drascon. Buenos dias, Mary Anguiano. Patricia Peña. Good morning, Tina Avila. Good morning, Gerardo Rodriguez. Good morning, Cindy Martinez Hernandez. Good morning, Guadalupe Munoz. Good morning. Don't want to miss anybody here. Patricia Peña. Good morning, Abel Martinez. Abel. Don't you owe me a breakfast, dude? You owe me and Jaime a breakfast, dude. What's your problem, Abel? What's your problem, Abel?
Yeah, we'll take that breakfast after the interview, Abel.
Abel's the only guy I know, dude. He takes a girl out on a date, and he takes her to Dollar General to buy her a blouse, and
then we have something in common.
There you go, man. I take him to Jack in the Box, man. Let me have the 2 taco soda and French fry deal.
Well, you can play with the Lone Star card there.
Irving Ornelas, good morning, good morning. Jose Reyes, good morning, good morning. Lorraine Soliz, good morning. Compadre Luis Santana, good morning, good morning. Anyways, Wednesday morning, I got Jaime Soliz in the casa. He's going to be jamming for us here in a little bit. Margarita Sanchez, good morning. Houston, Texas. Ben Miranda in the casa.
What up, Ben?
New singer for Latin Breed. And Ben Miranda moving up in the world. Wow. Ben, whenever you're ready, brother, you can come on into the morning show and join me, and we can talk a little bit about your new exciting adventure with the Latin Breed. Anyways, hi, man. Talk to me, dude. What you been up to?
Trying to stay as busy as I can, man. I'm playing, I play bass for the Chris Salcedo band most of the time, and then I also do my acoustic show that I've been doing for about a year. But it's going well. The process is slow, always, because if nobody's ever heard of you, you have to get out there and just get out there and do it, But I've had a lot of positive. Everybody's been real positive with what I'm doing. So
Jaime is prime example. He's prime example of how tough it is to make it not only in the music industry but in the Tejano industry. Jaime was really gung-ho about trying to make it in the Tejano industry till he said, man, there's no money to be made here, man. I got to make a move. I got to just expand my horizons on music. And he jumped on the country circuit. No, Jaime.
Yeah. Well, I jumped on the top 40 circuit first.
Okay.
Because that seemed to be keeping me a little bit busier than the Tejano. So what I was doing was I was playing Tejano, and then when I wasn't busy doing that, which wasn't very often, then I would play top 40, and then the top 40 bands started getting busier and busier and busier. So I ended up I just stopped playing Tejano, because this is what was paying my bills. After that, then I started playing country just because they're even busier in that industry here in town. I saw the dates that Chris Salcedo, he he sent me the dates of how busy he is, and I was just like, man, I was like, yeah, I'll learn how to play country, you know. So I've been with him for almost 4 years. So.
But you know, Jaime, let me ask you this: how much of a transition was it for you to go from Tejano to country? We'll skip the top 40.
It's a whole different ball game. It's a whole different ball game. A lot of people don't realize that when they go into playing country and they've never done it before. First of all, it's a storytelling music, so nobody cares about how much you're slapping the bass or how nasty your chops are on drums or what kind of crazy, how many notes you can fit into one measure of of like a guitar lick or whatever. It's all groove and it's just storytelling music. When Tejano, you're playing licks and stuff. There's a little bit of jazz in there too, so there you can kind of do that. In country, you can't really do that. So I had to instead of playing more notes, I had to be more musical. Playing with more dynamics. Playing different octaves and stuff like that to so that way it wasn't boring versus trying to play a bunch of notes.
Jaime, let me ask you this. I don't mean to put you over a barrel here, but I got to ask you this question. And me and Jaime get together a lot. We drink our beers and we talk and whatever. I consider Jaime a very good friend, but I've never asked him this question, but I'm going to ask him now. How disappointed were you on the Tejano market and not being able? I'm not going to use the word succeed, but survive.
I don't know, because that was the market that I first went to. So to me, if I would have experienced, an LA scene and saw what it was like over there, it would have all been new to me anyway. But luckily I saw that the new bands weren't able to move up. So that's where I was just like, well, once all these other bands are done, then the music's dead because there's nothing to keep it fresh.
So, and on your end, although what Tejano bands did you play with?
I played with La Fuerza. That was the main band that I played with for, I think, 4 years because I was 23 when I started playing with them and I was 27 when I quit. So that was the first band I played with, but I played a little bit with Dea. I played with some other bands. I've helped out, cats like Ram. I've helped out cats like Jimmy Gonzalez y Grupo Mas.
You Shelly Ladas?
I was with Shelly for a year.
Right.
I played with
Eddie Gonzalez.
Eddie Gonzalez.
Yeah, Eddie Gonzalez. I have brain farts to do it all the time.
Yeah, but Shelly was probably the last steady Tejano band that I played with, and and the guys were fun to play with and stuff. But I just couldn't make enough ends meet,
And it's really even harder when an artist comes and tells you, "Hey, man, we're doing this for free." You're like, hey man, wait a minute, I don't mind giving it up for, a cause or whatever, but when, there's just certain things, man, that when you're doing it for free, man, and you got bills to pay, man, you got to survive, man. Especially, you can only do so many freebies.
Especially when the industry's making money.
Yeah.
Especially when the industry's making money, like, I'd hate to throw them out there, but the TTMA, I've played for free at a lot of TTMA events, and they seem to be doing well.
I know that we've talked about this, and you talk to some musicians that are out there helping out other bands, like at Fanfare, and there'll be some musicians that are bragging and saying, "Hey, dude, I played like 17 times already."
Yeah. Yeah.
And how much did he make? Zero. How much can you brag about that, man, when they're repossessing your car and your house and everything, but yet you played 17 times, right?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you had to make a move.
Yeah.
You had to make a move and do something else.
And I took, I think a lot of people, not a lot of people, I think some people looked at me like, what the heck are you doing? You know what I mean? Because I was playing with these people that had a reputation and had a name, and then I went on to play with people who aren't as known in the places that, I grew up in and stuff like that. And, family's kind of like, what are you doing? Yeah, and it was like, well, I can make a better living doing this, you know, and the name of the game is make a living at it, not you know, be so hardcore at one style of music.
You know, Jaime, let me tell you this. When I first got started in this business, DJing way back in the day, man, I used to play at every congalito, every small little bar that you wouldn't even hear of.
Yeah.
I was out there playing for $50, $40, man. Yeah. But, I mean, I was out there because, one, I loved it, but I had to make some money, but still, you got to pay your dues, as they say, in a sense. And what I'm trying to get at here is that, Jaime, you do your thing sometimes, man, to keep busy, like at Bob's Burgers and at Munchies, and you play some other places too. Where, heck, man, sometimes this man is playing just for tips, and I'm not here to knock him. I'm saying what he does and what he's trying to do to survive. And sometimes you got to do things like that to get recognized, to have people take notice to what you're doing. And I know it's hard on you, man, but really, dude, I mean, you've got it in you. You've got kind of like that eye of the tiger. That you're going after it, correct?
Yeah, well, I have to. You know, if I don't, then I have to go work for the man, and I'll be damned if I'm going to do that. But but I mean, but it was a transition. It was a big transition. I remember my first acoustic show that I ever had. You know, I was playing at a pizza place on Bernie Stage Road, and I had everything. Okay, what I didn't take account for. I just completely overlooked it. Was I gonna be lit up were there gonna be lights for me to see my music and stuff like that once the sun went down? And I didn't think of that. So once the sun went down, man, I'm like, oh snap! I can't read none of my charts. You know, I didn't have any lighting. Another thing that happened to me was a mic. Well, you were at that one actually when I was playing piano. And the mic stand kept going down and kept going down and kept going down, and I just kept playing, and then finally there was a spot where I could stop, fix it real quick, and then I giggled. But the thing was, I had never done that by myself, like that. You know what I mean? And it was like, well, you could either cry about it, you know, or be embarrassed, or you could just chuck through, man, and hope you just get through it. You know, it sucks to suck.
It is.
It sucks to suck. It sucks when stuff happens to you, but.
Let me do some good morning shout-outs going out to Carlos J. Luisa Salazar. Good morning. Grupo Elite. Ruben Torres. Good morning. Good morning. Angela Mata. Buenos días. Carmen Miranda de Leon. Good morning. Rosie Martinez. Buenos días. Buenos días. Leticia Salazar. David Mary E. Ponce. What's up, Robert and Jaime? There we go. Myrna Baniales. Good morning. Good morning. Maria Herrera Estrada. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Laredo in the casa. Maru Flores. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Maria Herrera. Margarita Sanchez. Mr. Ben Miranda. Let me get back here a little bit. I don't want to miss anything here. There we go. I think we're good to go. No, let me tell you this time, before we move forward, quickly, a quick little, I'll share a story with you. When I first got started on my end, I'll never forget one of my very, very first gigs. I played at a tire shop. I played at a tire shop. It was like a birthday party for the owner or something. Small little hole in the wall place, whatever. And there was a lot of cars parked around it. But they weren't there for me. They were there for the birthday boy. But anyways, I'm playing music, and some guy goes, hey, dude, this car's blocking me. Announce it. So I stopped the music. I said, excuse me. Hey, excuse me. We need car, whatever. And the guy goes, dude, don't you got a microphone? No. You don't got a mic? No. Why come you don't have a, you're a DJ, you don't have a mic? Why? I don't like to talk. He goes, you don't like to talk? You need a microphone, dude. I got one that my dad gave me. I want to give it to you tomorrow. All right. He gave me a mic. But I wouldn't talk, and I didn't have a mic. But everybody goes through these stumbling blocks, man. Yeah. It is what it is. Now, you know, before we take a little break here, I definitely got to bring this up. You know, Jaime one time, and I got to bring this up because this is a funny little story. Jaime was playing at Bob's Burgers one time before I knew he was playing there. And he really impressed me. He goes, hey, dude, check this out, man. The Spurs, Tim Duncan was in the house, man. And I go, really? Tim Duncan was there? He was performing for Tim Duncan. And who was the other one?
Bruce Bowen was there.
Bruce Bowen. And I said, all right, Jaime, man, that means they got tipped well. Jaime goes, they didn't give me a dime, dude. And Jaime wasn't too happy. We're not going to say the words because this is a family show.
I'm still not happy about it.
And he's still not happy about it.
I'm still a little sore about it.
How can you have Spurs in the casa and they don't tip you, man?
Not only that, Tim Duncan's woman and their baby were dancing all to the stuff that I was playing.
And Tim Duncan didn't tip you.
And I didn't get a tip. Not $1, not a 50 cents. Not even a, hey man, maybe you should think about something else to do. You know, nothing like that. But
can I refresh your drink?
I still love you, Tim. Still love you.
Good morning, shout out to Michelle Ramirez Williams, Spring, Texas, in the casa says, good morning, guys. Well, I tell you what, Jaime, we've all gone through these crazy stories that we can go on forever and ever. Jaime is going to be performing for us here in just a little bit. What I'm going to do right now, we're going to take a break in the action, and I'm going to play one of the songs that first that I started playing for Jaime on my radio show, and everybody seemed to fall in love with it, and so did I. The name of the song, I Want to Love You. I tell you what, before we go there, give me a little heads up about the song. What made you write this song? I Want to Love You.
Little coffee shop I used to hang out at, just because I didn't have nowhere else to hang out at.
Okay.
And so I used to go there almost every day, and there was this nice looking girl that would walk in there, and you could tell that the dude who worked in the cashier, he liked her. You know what I mean? And so I kind of made up my own little story off of that.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Or Jaime, I heard that you almost named the song "I Want to Love Them" because she had big boobies.
No. Actually, no. The words were actually a little more derogatory, but I had to change it because it needed to be radio friendly.
Of course, man. This is a family show. This is a family world. Jaime. Well, there you go, man. That's a quick little story on the song I'm about to play for you right now. Jaime Soliz, I Want to Love You. Good morning. Thank you for joining me, Robert Rivas Radio. There we go. We're live right now. Let me see here. Veronica Herrera. There we go. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
There we are. I don't want to miss anybody. Norma Jean. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Anyways, Jaime's right there. We're going to start getting ready, and we're just going to start doing some acoustic music. So look, and don't you dare go anywhere. We'll be right back in about 10 minutes. All right. We'll see you in a little bit. I can't see me. I'm right here. Bye bye.